up guys, it's MiraObviously. Today I'm going to be doing a quick guide on how I healed E9S Savage. My opener is going to be a tad different because I'm planning out some regens and my Earthly Star to explode at certain times to heal right as the damage goes out. So I put Earthly Star at 4 seconds and I use a Horoscope to place and proc it at 3 seconds with Aspected Helios. The star placed at 4 seconds is going to heal the first AoE damage that goes out right off in the beginning. So as soon as this raid white goes off, the star is going to pop and heal everybody up. I'm also going to be using Collective, but keep in mind I'm using Malefic this whole time. So Collective is going to give us a regen. So when this clock spots goes off, our regen is still up and I'm still going to pop Celestial Opposition with combination of Horoscope. This should barely top us off enough for the next AoE. And this is me not even GCD healing. And I'm still casting Malefic, and then my White Mage here will use Asylum, which will top us off after that AoE. If you'd be healing with the Scholar, this would be a good time for Whispering Dawn. Alright, so we're getting close to the transition for the first set of Brambles. My Earthly Star will almost be off cooldown, and so is my Horoscope. I will be using Horoscope to heal us up a little bit. I placed the star down, so after we drop the puddles after the knockback, we will move center and the Earthly Star will pop and heal us up. Just keep in mind that I have not used a GCD heal yet and I'm still casting Malefic. Okay, so there are the puddles. We're all moving center. The star is gonna pop. As soon as we move to our spots to break the tether, I will do a quick drive-by Collective. Boom, there it is. So now everybody has a regen. Just in case if the star didn't top you off and it's healing the tank too. So right here I got lucky and I am already on my side for the mechanic, so I did not have to use light speed there. If I had to move a lot, that would be a good time to use light speed so that way you can keep casting Malefic as you need to move to your spot. So use your Essential Dignities to heal the tank there. Don't forget Celestial Intersect. I'm waiting for the party to get close. Celestial Opposition goes off. I'm going to put star down for damage, and I'm also using Horoscope to heal us up a little bit more. The raid will still be using mitigations and like Reprisal. We had our caster use Addle there. Every little bit helps. And there's the Asylum from the White Mage to top us off, plus my star popping already too. So I have yet to cast a GCD heal, just keep spamming Malefic, contributing to the raid-wide DPS. I will be using Aspected Helios coming up before the second set of the mechanic because I don't have anything, and just give everybody just that little extra so that way they don't die to the healer stack mechanic. And I did use light speed here to get to my corner so that way I don't drop my GCD and I'm just keep attacking throughout the whole thing. Alright, so our tank is going to move the boss here for the next tank buster beam. Once the party gets close, I will be using Celestial Opposition for the regen to top us off. I will also be placing Star in the center because by the time she does the transition, she will move center, and that star is what's going to heal us up after the raid-wide damage. I'm also going to be using Horoscope just for that little extra. I do tell my team to please stay in the center after this transitions just so the Earthly Star catches everybody. So here you'll see Star is going to pop pretty soon. There's the Horoscope. Boom, boom. And everyone's topped off. No GCD healing. So I'm going to go to my tile. I'm going to get ready to attack the cloud. I do give my tank a Collective regen there just because it keeps getting autoed, and that way I don't have to worry as much about them. So here I am DPSing the cloud. I do have to click on my analog stick since I'm playing on controller, so that way I can walk backwards and still face outwards, so that way my beam doesn't kill anybody. It's also important to mention that don't forget to dot Cloud of Darkness before you start attacking your clouds, so that way you maintain your dot up time. I just threw the Celestial Intersect on the tank. Now we're gonna move. There's Earthly Star, that's gonna be for damage. Divination does come off cooldown right here, so I try to tell everybody to get as close to center as possible so that way you get everybody with Divination, and you know that's part of your RDPS, so hopefully you get everybody. So there's the star going off, there's damage, give you a Horoscope, and I also threw Celestial Opposition for the regen. Here comes the big raid-wide AoEs. We're already topped off. I did not have to GCD heal to make sure that we survive. We make sure we all have mitigation. Addle is up, reprisal is up, and temperance from the white mage is up. That would probably be a good place for the Seraph for Scholar or Soil. I do tell everybody to get close right here to give everybody collective regen, so let the regen top everyone off while we go to the safe spot. There is a lot of downtime here since it's just a tank mechanic, so let's drop star again for damage. Just keep spamming Malefic, keep placing your cards. And in my composition, my party, the white mage will be using Asylum to be topping everybody off for the next mechanic that's coming up. It's coming shortly, you will see. Okay, so there's the Asylum, big damage, using a horoscope. Asylum will give us a lot of HP. I will be using Celestial Opposition pretty soon, just to give us that extra little push to top us off before the transition. So here's the transition for the second set of Brambles. I do use a neutral sect with an aspect of Helios here to make sure everybody gets a regen since I don't have anything and collective doesn't span out too far. Here come knockback resistance for the Brambles. I'm not sure what strat we're using, honestly. This is something we came up with. But anyways, when we break our tethers, I do use Lightspeed. There's Star, so I keep pressing Malefic, so that way I don't lose uptime. I did run into the puddle there, did take some damage. Oh well. Going back to the center to get the Star. There it is, healing up. Going to my side for the mechanic coming up. Okay, tank does take a lot of damage there. I will be giving them an aspected benefit just as a regen. Unfortunately, our samurai there gap closed and died to the bramble puddle. There is celestial opposition to give us a regen along with aspected heals, just to make sure. I did not want to die to this AoE, but just the celestial opposition would have been fine, honestly. Okay, and there's horoscope just to top us off a little bit more and the person that died. So we're gonna go to our sides, make sure you're on the correct side so that we don't get cleaved. Okay, unfortunately we lost our tank here. You also lose a couple more people because people were on the wrong spots, so I'm forced to use Limit Break just to get everybody up for the next transition. I do have the white mage pull me, so that way I don't get cleaved by the tank beam. So I survived there, luckily, thanks to her. Star is off cooldown. It should have been placed already. This would have healed up for the second tile transition. So just do it before this and you would have had the stellar explosion and topped us off here. I just placed it here just for the damage and gave us this aspected Helios with celestial opposition. The aspected Helios wouldn't have been needed. So we're kind of repeating the exact same thing that we did earlier in the first tile phase. There's the Star just for damage. Dot the boss before I leave, and now attack the cloud. Fortunately, we do lose our caster here. So we're nearing the end of the fight. There is not going to be any more raid-wide AoEs, so really here it's just take care of your tank, throw EDs or Celestial Intersect at them, keep them healthy. And this is just do the mechanics, don't double dip on the tiles, and it should be smooth sailing. With a lot of our Astro damage, we are contributing, so that way we don't have to get close to the enrage. We don't get to see the enrage, so here she is at 1%, and she dies. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. Alright, hopefully this gives you an idea of how to heal as Diurnal Astro. If you guys have any more ideas that you want me to cover, please let me know in the comments. Subscribe if you want. It would really help me out. And yeah, see you guys on the next video. See ya.